What was it like playing with Jordan on that Wizard squad?
It was crazy playing with Jordan because just to see the love, like, yo, fans love this dude. Like, just to see the love that he got, and then behind the scenes to see the work ethic. This dude was 40 years old out working everybody. At 40.
Yeah.
Ain't had nothing to prove to nobody no more, but it was just like the work ethic was just incredible. And that's the biggest thing. Like, Mike wasn't gonna give you no motivational speech. That ain't who he is. Mm-hmm. Mike ain't go, hey, young blood, this, if you do this, nah, watch me. and so he was just always working. It was nothing for MJ to be at the gym with Tim Grover doing this thing at 7 o'clock in the morning. No, he didn't get in till about 3, 4 o'clock because he's playing cards all night. Even if we coming in off a trip, like we come in off a trip, and they make the young guys come in. Mm-hmm. They're like, young guys, y'all got to come in the next day. Practice at 11. I'm not our shoot around, whatever. Vets didn't have to be there. Mm-hmm. Got to be there at 11 o'clock. I think I'm early. I get there at 10. You know, I'm like, hey man, I'm good. I'm gonna get it. At 10, I hear a ball bouncing. I'm thinking, who in there already? Open the door. It's MJ. He's already there. My dumb ass like, hey man, what you doing here? I should just close the door and shut up. And he was like, I was like, what you doing here? He's like, you asking me the wrong question. I was like, what you mean? He's like, you need to ask the question why I beat you here. And I started thinking about it. Like, damn. Like, I thought, so I talked to Tim Grover afterwards. He's like, oh yeah, M got here at 8:30. We did our weights and everything, then got on the court at 9, and then now we're finishing up. And I'm thinking to myself, like, this dude has all the championships, all the accolades, and he is still working this hard. Like, that was just my Michael Jordan moment. Like, man, you asking the wrong, why did I beat you here, young fella? And then from that moment on, I always, hey, you ain't never had no problem with me getting to practice late. Because I was always trying to get there. Yep. Hey, man, listen, practice at 11, let me get there at 9:30, man. Let me get there at 9:30. let me get there early.
So I'm not going to ask you about your opinion on the GOAT debate, but I will say that you're, like I mentioned earlier in the show, you were one of 4 players to play with both MJ and LeBron. So how would you compare playing with MJ versus playing with LeBron?
They're 2 totally different players that go about their business totally different ways, but they got the same common goal. They want to win. LeBron is going to be a little bit more passive-aggressive and see if things are going to work itself out. MJ going to be in your face. Hey, man, you going to run the play or what? If not, we're going to sit your ass down. You know, Bron's going to kind of try to be politically correct with you a little bit more. MJ is just more direct, decisive, right at you. Like, if you're not doing your job, like, hey, listen, he going to let you know. It's not going to be no talk behind the scenes. It's not going to be no call with the GM. He going to tell you in front of everybody, you're not doing your, you better look, when I played with MJ, he was also like low-key like the GM. It was a very weird dynamic to see people go out with MJ, and then I'm like, hey, man, y'all know y'all like hanging out with y'all boss. I won't say the player's name. So there was one player, he was like, he went out with Mike, played terrible the next day. Mike's playing great. Mike's like, man, you'd play better if you wouldn't have been out there partying all night long. He was like, I was kicking it with you. Like, hey, I can do that. Like, dog, like, so it was a totally different dynamic because he was MJ and he was still part owner of the team and in the front office. He was our boss. It'd be like us going to play ball with Ernie Grunfeld. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, it was a different dynamic, but he just worked. He worked both MJ and LeBron, work ethic, top tier. Top tier. Their work ethic is top tier. Mentally, they're strong. And it just comes down to, like, one is more aggressive, one is a little bit, like, Bron's going to try to massage the situation a little bit more, but they both going to get to it. I hate the fact that everybody says, like, Bron doesn't have the killer gene and everything like that. Like, playing with him in Cleveland showed me that all that nonsense that, like, Skip Bayless be talking, he don't have the killer gene. Like, maybe you don't shut your old ass up. Like, dog, because do you remember the shot that LeBron hit against Jimmy Butler in Chicago, the 3 in the corner?
Yeah, to win the game.
To win the game. So Bron had actually been playing terrible down the stretch of that game. Like, he had missed some shots, free throws, turnovers, like, terrible. And we get to the huddle, and David Blatt, I don't know why Blatt did this, but he draws the play up. He's like, yeah, you know, blah, 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 blah. And he draws the play up. Yeah, JR, you get right here and get the shot. Bron was like, absolutely not. Sorry, JR. He made Bron, I've never seen this. He said, absolutely not. Grabs the clipboard, erases the play, and just said, all right, this is what we're going to run. You go here, you go here. Hey, I'm a fake. He tells, I think it was Dellavedova taking it out. I forgot. And he was like, yo, I'm going to fake this way. I'm going to pop to the corner and get me the ball right there. I'm going to hit the shot. I've never seen somebody draw up their own game winner. Like, so when everybody, Bron ain't this mentally MJ. Like, hey, listen, Bron's not scared of that moment. Will y'all stop with that narrative, bro? Damn. Like, bro, man, like he stole J.R. Smith moment, man. J.R. was like, yeah, but the geese, no, absolutely not. Give me that damn clipboard.
Why did I think of that?
Dog,
Just do my own plays.
You could have drew
you should have drawn your own plays up.
I said, why did I think of that? Y'all go my ass.
But you only had one play. 145. That was Gil's only play. It worked though.